Today we will start in seated position, so cross your legs, get elevated through the spine, lift your chest up. Notice what you've brought to the mat today. What kind of sensation lives inside you? Let your breath to naturally slow down. There is no urgency in the morning, no rush. Keep noticing the whole duration of your breath. Breathe in deeply. And then massive breathe out. Feel that you empty your belly and you connect to the lower bandhas, lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the belly button up. We are going to do a Dirga Pranayama right now, the extended breath. And I will be at first counting for 4 times, then 6, 4 times as well, and then we will come back to the natural breathing. Firstly, 1 natural breathe in to start, and then breathe out completely. And we start. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 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 For 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And come back to your natural rhythm of breath. Try to breathe in equally and breathe out equally. And slowly you can open the eyes. If you feel rusty in the legs, you can uncross them, lengthen them forward, and then cross the opposite way. The other option, if you feel really rusty, is to extend the legs forward with gently bent knees. And then place the right palm onto the left shoulder, melting your right ear towards the right shoulder, feeling the long lines in the left sides of the neck. Let the right palm to anchor down the left shoulder and let the head to be really heavy. Come back to the center and switch. Left palm is touching the right shoulder as you melt your left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathe in space and opening into the right side neck. Keep your jaw relaxed and come back to the center. Join the legs together and sweep them behind your hips. We are in kneeling position right now, hips on heels. At first lengthen the spine, and on breathing we will take a kind of like cow shape, chest forward, chin up. Breathe out round the spine, empty the belly, chin to chest. Breathe in, get open, wide across the chest, lifted head. Breathe out, round everything, empty the belly. Breathe in once again, expansiveness. Breathe out, closing the position with rounded spine, and then come back to neutral. And we will open the chest even more, interlacing the fingers behind you, lifting through the heart, lifted sternum, shoulder blades close to each other. Then come back to the center and some side stretches. Extend the right arm over to the right side. Left arm is over your head. Breathe in space into each corner of your lungs. Then come back to the center and switch sides. Right arm over the head. Feel this long line stretching from right hip bone all the way up to the fingertips. Then come back to the center. Let's go up, lift the hips, lift the arms up. Breathe out, melt your hands down, tabletop position. Breathe in, expand the chest forward, cow pose. Breathe out, cat pose, round the spine. Breathe in, child pose, forehead to the ground. And breathe out, come back to kneeling position. 2 more times. Breathe in, get tall, lengthen all the way up. Breathe out, move to tabletop. Breathe in, chest forward, heart forward. Breathe out, empty the belly. And press the hands down to the mat. Breathe in, child pose, softening in the lower spine. And breathe out, moving back to kneeling position last time. Breathe in, reach up to the sky. Breathe out, all fours. Breathe in, sitting bones up, spread the collarbone. Breathe out, round the spine. Breathe out completely. Breathe in, child pose, lengthening through the spine. And then breathe out, come back to the kneeling position. We are moving to another sequence right now, starting in all fours. So place your hands underneath the shoulders, knees hips distance apart. And then extend the right arm forward, left leg backward, look down. Breathe out, elbow to knee. Strong belly. Breathe in, re-extend the arm, the leg. And breathe out, chin to chest, hugging, elbow to knee. Breathe in, last time, extend, spaciousness. And breathe out, body shrinks, strong belly. Then release the right arm and left leg. The other side. Lengthen the left arm forward, right leg up. Breathe out, elbow to knee. Breathe in, get long. Breathe out, strong core. Breathe in, re-extend. And breathe out, touch, elbow to knee. And then come back to all fours. We are moving into Anahatasana, extended puppy pose. Place your forearms on the ground. If your shoulders feel tight, you can always choose to widen your elbows a little bit more, or you can keep your arms parallel and either place your forehead down on the mat or your cheek, left or right, doesn't matter, or final option is to place the chin down. And on every breathe out, melt your heart more and more towards the mat. And slowly start to come back to the all fours. Spread your fingers wide, look forward, and on breathe out, let your belly to guide your hips towards downward facing dog. It's just a morning practice, so if you need to bend your knees, they can stay bent. Pay attention to extend your spine from tail to crown, long torso, long arms. Then make a small step with right foot forward and left foot forward, making like a shorter downward dog, so that you can easily reach with right palm towards the left ankle and twist your body, head underneath the left armpit. Then come back to the center, and now left palm is reaching for the right ankle. Twist deeply, head underneath the armpit. And then move back to downward facing dog. Slowly start to walk your feet forward towards the hands. When you are there, place your hands on your thighs. Push the sitting bones a little bit backward, chest forward. And then the belly melts towards the thighs, head heavy. The palms can touch the ground. Free the neck. If you like, you can move your head like you would like to say yes. Make sure that the neck is long and supple. Then slide the hands onto the shin bones. Lift yourself halfway up. Breathe out, hands onto the waistline. And breathe in, heart leads the way all the way up to Tadasana, the mountain pose. Release the shoulders, free them a little bit. Start to move them in the circle. Then come forward to the beginning of the mat. On breathing, lift the right knee up. You can hold on to the right knee, flex your right foot. The other option will be to place the hands onto your waistline. Try to magnetize the thighs towards each other, hips towards each other, strong foundation. Then slowly start to fly with right leg to the back of the mat. Arms are there to assist you. Finally, gracefully you touch the back of the mat with the toes, lift the arms up, high lunge. Some intuitive stretches here. Stretch the left side body. You can grab your left wrist with right palm. Move back to the center. Stretch the right side. Breathe. Come back to the center. Reach the arms up and then guide them all the way down, framing the left foot. Keep the right palm on the ground and on breathe out, lift the left arm up. Twist your upper body. You can even try to drag the left arm backward to really pivot the heart towards the sky. Then come back down and walk your arms to the right side. Parallel your feet. With breathing, reach forward, belong from tail to crown. On breathe out, release the head all the way down. Shoulders away from your ears. Also here, if you need to bend the knees, you can bend them gently. Just be respectful as the body is opening. Breathe in, look forward, and starting to lubricating through the legs with movements. Right side, left side, bending one knee at a time. Just move and spend the space, heat and breath. Then deeply bend the right knee. Press the hands down to free the right knee and to sit. Right knee stays bent, left leg is extended to the left side. On breathe in, get tall. On breathe out, try to reach the right arm over the head. Left palm slides through the left leg. Stretch the right side. And then go back down, left palm behind the hips, roll onto the right knee and open, kind of like a wide thing opening, lifting the heart up, hips up. Stay long even in the tail. Then slowly come back to seated position and straight also the right leg. We will take a modified Paschimottanasana, bending the knees. Flex deeply your feet, push the sitting bones backward with breathing, lift the chest and breathe out, move all the way down. Try to make the back of your neck heavy and soft. Sending breath into each pocket of your body, each cell. Slowly come back up. Cross the legs, drag them towards the belly. One option is to twist the legs over to the right side behind your seats or keep them crossed as you place the hands forward. Lengthen to plank pose. Strong body. Then melt your knees down. Push the heart forward. It will be like kind of push-up going down. On breathe in, lift your heart through the arms and lift the palms as well. Find the balance here. Tense the muscle between the shoulder blades. strong legs. And then melt your forehead down to the ground. Push the ground away with the hands. And come back to tabletop position. Once again, strong belly. Breathe in, lift and extend, and breathe out. Move back to downward facing dog. Find drishti, focus your gaze on one point, and let it to be a reminder to find some stillness. Lift your heels up and walk on the tippy toes all the way forward. Enjoy each step you make. Then finally halfway lift, extend the spine, breathe out, hands onto the waistline, breathing, climbing all the way up, reaching the heart up, elbows backward, and then release the arms alongside the torso. We are at the beginning of the mat. Lift the left knee, hold onto the left knee with the hands, or place the hands onto your waistline. Press the right foot to the ground, strong right leg so you can lift the left leg freely. Lift the chest. And as slow as you can master, fly the left leg backward. Arms extended backward as well, heart forward, bend the right knee and touch the mat with the left foot. Extend the arms up so there is a firmness in the legs, in the belly. Hug the lower ribs, middle ribs in. But there is some freedom in the arms, in the shoulders, like a jazz. Wrap the elbows, tip the head backward, free the chest. And then on breathe out, slowly guide the arms down, framing the right foot. This time left palm stays, right arm is reaching upward. The stronger the legs are here, the easier it is to open through the heart, to pivot the upper body towards the ceiling. Then guide the right palm down and walk your hands leftward. Find a parallel feet. Breathe in, extend the spine. Breathe out, head down, and already we start to move the legs. Bend one knee, then the other. Maybe a little bit deeper than last time. So if you are quite flexible, bend deeply into the right knee. And finding Skandasana, spread your arms wide if you can. If not, keep them in front of you. Let's switch to the left side, left knee deeply bent. You can even spread the arms, shoulder blades close to each other. Heart forward. And then place the hands in front of the left foot. Pour some weight onto the hand so you can free the left knee and you can sit. Right leg extended to the right side, left knee bent. Breathe in, get tall, reach up. Breathe out, side stretch. Left arm stays over the head. With the breath, feel every corner of your lungs. The pure act of breathing is creating space. Come back to the center, place the left palm behind the hips, roll onto the left knee, and find this modified wild thing. Get open, open, open in the chest. Hips up. Come back down. And let's take the contra pose to Paschimottanasana, Purvottanasana with bended knees, feet hip distance apart, hands behind you, fingers directed forward. On breathing, lift the hips up and either keep your chin close to the chest or you can release the head completely backward. Try to use all fingers to release the wrists from their duties. Lift the hips higher up. And then slowly release. We will move to the last shape of our practice today. Connect the sources of the feet together, but take the feet a little bit farther from your groins. So you create this diamond shape. Slide the arms underneath your legs, hold on to the feet, and on breathe out, try to release your head down. Active breaths, every breath in gives you this lengthening sensation, pushing the heart forward. Every breath out, the body melts lower and lower down. Finding the stillness in the background. Slowly come back up. Once again, cross your legs. And this will be the end of our practice today. Take a short Shavasana if you like. Now I say goodbye to you. Namaste.